We're going to look at the 10 tips for nominations.
The 10 top tips.
The 10 top tips, and most of these we'll cover during the course. But number one is nominations being part of the quiet heart of building the framework of our Quaker community.
Yeah, and it's there to be enjoyed. It actually can be good fun.
It can. It's about practicing prayerful discernment of people's names for a particular role, whether a role is needed, the ongoing needs of a community, and the person themselves will also carry out prayerful discernment.
It's about encouraging people to grow by giving them opportunities to offer service in new ways that will nourish them and enrich both them and their community.
It's not really about finding people to do the jobs.
Absolutely. It's about putting our testimonies into practice, practicing equality.
So how can we include as many people as we can, everyone? People with disabilities, people on the edge, surprising people, people who are not confident, newer friends.
And the young and the old.
Yes, and it's avoiding making assumptions.
The friends that you think they can't possibly be asked, they'll always be too busy, they're looking after old people, they're looking after the sick. Ask them, don't assume.
It's remembering not to overburden friends.
Because we want them to flourish, not to flounder.
And it's about listening and sensitivity.
To others on your community, on your committee, in your meeting, and the individuals that you're approaching.
It is about explaining the work to others and asking for prayerful upholding by your meeting.
Of you and the people that you're appointing to roles, and the nominations committee as a whole.
There is some paperwork to do. You do need to keep necessary records.
You'll be grateful later when you avoid making a dreadful mistake when you've forgotten something, or you've forgotten when somebody finishes their term of service, for example.
And if you can't find anyone to carry out a particular role, then you take that back to the appointing body to see if it can be done in different ways, if it's really necessary.
Yeah, think imaginatively, and we'll talk about that later on in the course.
And it's about putting love into action and finding the divine in a well-founded Quaker process.